What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Quentin, and we are back today with another one today. It is the Cleveland Cavaliers rebuild, and we're going to get Andre Drummond out of here. We're going to get this team even more pieces, maybe more trade pieces. Whatever this team needs, we're going to get Cleveland back to the glory. It's like a 2016 all over again. We're going to get Cleveland back to the glory. So everybody, sit tight, get your snacks, your food, your drinks ready, all that good stuff, because it's going to be a good one. So y'all already know the roster. Just in case if you don't know the roster, we have Jarrett Allen, Andre Drummond, Collin, Sexton, Kevin Love, JaVale McGee, Larry Nance Jr., Darius Garland, Dylan Windler, and Cedi Osman, Isaac Oko, and Taurean Prince, and everybody else on the team, but they're not relevant for this video. Sorry. Anyway, so this is the starting five for the first season. The team is definitely in that weird situation where they have a lot of veterans that's having expiring contracts. You know, Drummond and Kevin Love are definitely need to see the door, and we need to replace them with people, you know, and give people like Allen and Larry Nance some PT and let them produce. They have a young stud in Collin Sexton. He's definitely been doing what he's supposed to do. He's been balling out, and Darius is improving too. But for the most part, one thing that I want to do right now is get Drummond out of here. You know, in real life, supposed to be a buyout, but you really can't do buyouts in 2K. So we're just going to trade him away. We're going to trade him away for the best offer possible. We're not going to just trade him away for some, you know, crazy stuff. So we're going to really take our time with this one and see what's really out there for us in this kind of trade. Fred VanVleet would not be bad. Chris Middleton would not be bad either, but we kind of want somebody younger. This is probably the best trade for us, but I'm not willing to give up the top 5 pick like that, even though it's protected. I guess that kind of solves everything. It's protected, so I guess we'll be able to get that back. But is that the youngest or the most? Okay, yes, we're not doing that one. We just getting the first pick straight up. We really don't need Aaron Gordon, so I think that probably will be the best pick for us, is to do the Laurie marketing trade and go ahead and bring him on here. So this is how the team looks now. We still need to get rid of Kevin Love, so he's next, and we just got a lot of cap space back down from doing that too. Yeah, Otto Porter got a lot of money on his head, but it's okay because we're gonna really get rid of him, not this season, but we're gonna let him walk in the offseason. I really don't know if he's really in the future plans for the team. So now we're working on Kevin Love, getting him out of here, and let's just see what's out there for him. It probably won't be as much as Drummond because it's not the same trade value, but it should be some kind of at least one offer that's decent. Maybe this one, Malik Beasley, you get him back. That's a good, you know, person in the rotation for you. If you're Cleveland, you know, you're trying to get some playmakers. Well, not really necessarily playmakers, but some people that can ball, you know, that can actually, you know, help the team in the long term. And I feel like he'll be a person that helps the team in the long term. So you got Jarrett Allen, Laurie Marketing, Otto Porter, and it's still the same people right there with Collin Sexton and Darius. The teams look decent on paper. Definitely looks decent. I don't know this is a playoff team, but I think that this is the right direction that we should go in for the future of the team. And let's just see what we can do in this draft, because we are looking at getting the top 2 picked right now. So if we can keep that going, maybe come in there and get, you know, a top pick, trade that away with somebody else, maybe bring in a solid star right now. You never know what can happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and simulate the rest of this season, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so at the end of the season now, Giannis has won MVP with, who else would it be? LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year, and Precious Six Man of the Year. Same old stuff. We'll go ahead and go to the All NBA. Let's see if any Cavaliers made any of these All NBA teams. Nah, they didn't get anything. But what we did do was make the playoffs, going 51-31, which to me was surprising because the team really is young. But I guess 2K loves us, and they said, here you go, win some games. So we went ahead and we was in that hump once again where we could have really just jumped up to the 3rd seed. We would have won a couple more games, but for the most part we did okay. Not mad at that, but I wish that I feel like it's so lukewarm in a sense where what are we really going to do in the playoffs? But either way, Collin Sexton had 22, 1 rebound, 4 assists. Lauri Markkanen with 16 and 7. Otto Porter with 15 and 7. I might have to bring him back. He might be worth that money. And then we have Beasley with 15, 3 and 2. This is why I definitely wanted to bring him here, because I know he will be able to create his shots and help make the movement on the floor a little bit better. Jarrett Allen with 12 and 11, and also Darius with 12 and 3. Still the same old. I want him to get better next season. And the rest of the guys did what they supposed to do. They pulled their weight. So we're going to go ahead and simulate game 1. We lose game 1 to the Nets. We lose game 2. And we lose game 3. So we're probably going home in 4, which is why I don't even know how or why we made the playoffs. But I simcasted and we win. So we pull out 1 game. Now we're going to hit the simcast this next game and see if we can still keep on pulling it out. But maybe our luck might just ran out. It did. So Collin Sexton had 23, 2 and 4 with 1 steal. Otto Porter with 23 and 2. Beasley with 16 and 3. Lauri Markkanen with 15 and 10 on the boards. I see you. Darius with 10, 3 and 8. And Jarrett Allen with 7 and 13. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to select the rest of the playoffs. Pretty sure the Nets are going to win the championship, and they do. James Harden is the Finals MVP. And we're never going to player retirements in the offseason where the magic happens. So we're not going to get our first round pick anymore because we decided to be overachievers and win too many games. So that pick is going to the Bulls, but it's okay because we wouldn't even got a top 10 or a top 5 pick anyway. We're going to get rid of this coach. We're going to go ahead and bring in I want to bring in Jacob. I don't never really get him on a game that much. And of course, we're going to get rid of this trainer because we're not getting any type of training camps with a D+. So we bring in the coach and we bring in the trainer. We're going to go ahead and get a good head scout if we can. I guess I don't have any more options to sign head scouts, but a B- will do for now. So we're going to go ahead and go to the rookie signings. We don't have anybody to draft this year and nobody's there. We're going to keep on going, keep on moving. We're going to try to give the qualifying offer to Jarrett Allen and Lauri Markkanen. But now we're going to go ahead and look at the cap holds and see who's here and what's going on. So we're definitely not getting Otto Porter back for that much. If we do sign him back, it definitely won't be that much. We're going to let that man go for now. We're going to focus our priorities is going to be on Lauri Markkanen and Jarrett Allen. JaVale McGee, he was okay last season, so we'll leave him there. He didn't even play. And Dotson did not play. And Dean Wade, I'll let him go, and the rest of these guys can go. So we're going to focus on these two, and JaVale McGee would be a nice addition back. I'm not going to be mad at that if he wants to come back, but we're going to just see. Don't have enough money for him. Maybe DeMar DeRozan. Did he decline? No, he accepts. No, he is not accepts, but he's looking at it. But yeah, like it's not a lot going on here, so we're going to have to go ahead and. We're not getting Hero back. We're not getting Hero to this team. I want to keep Jarrett Allen and I want to keep Lauri Markkanen. So we're going to go ahead and... Is that Lonzo Ball? I'm going to give Lonzo Ball a contract. Because, I mean, why not? Darius is weird, and I wouldn't mind having Ball on the team. Let's go ahead and get Jarrett Allen back on the team right now. Let's go ahead and work on more at Lauri Markkanen. He's not interested in signing here. I don't know what happened. I mean, I felt like he played. Yeah, he played the most. He played a lot of minutes here. So I don't know. We just lost him. But I think we can match it. But Lonzo Ball wants to sign here as well. But we still have Darius. So I'm going to just go ahead and let Lonzo Ball walk and match both of our big men. So we can keep them for the rest of the rebuild. So we can work around with that because we definitely gonna need them, and we can. Lonzo is important for me. I feel like he would have bring a lot of defensive, attributes for the team. But it's all right. We're not gonna sweat that. So with JaVale McGee, we let him go. Right now we're negative 17 million in cap. We only have 10 players here, so I'm gonna go ahead and progress to the next season and see how these people do. Okay, so everybody's getting better. Nobody got worse but JaVale McGee. And we ended up giving him a 2-year deal. So I don't know how I feel about that. Because he's not even going to be in rotation. So we're going to go ahead and go to the training camps. We're going to put the free throws on. Some untapped potential. Or maybe somebody like a Darius. Maybe a Collin Sexton. I do Collin Sexton because he has the most star potential right now. Putting up 22 points last season. This is the squad for right now. Still the same exact squad from last year, but a little bit better. Hopefully we can, continue our playoff, appearances. But we need to get over that hump, and we need to get over that hump soon. So I'm going to go ahead and look at maybe some deals for Darius if he does not get it together. I kind of want to give him one more season, but I just want to see the offers that's out there for now, just to see if there's anybody else that can kind of come in here and give us an immediate impact for him. But then again, I don't think it really is. So I think, like I said, I have to just let this go. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate season 2, and we'll be right back with the result. All right, guys, so we're back, and I'm going to go ahead and go through the all NBA teams and see if any Cavaliers players made it. Hopefully, Collin Sexton might have got a nod, but I feel like just like last season, they're not there. So anyway, we was absolutely horrendous this season. I guess you could say that we really regressed it really crazy. We only won 44 games but lost 38. We was barely even made the playoffs. We was the 8th seed. I don't like that. I don't really understand this team, and I feel like if anything, we should have progressed it in the upward direction and not went backwards. These are the standings for this season. I'm gonna show y'all, and we was in the 40s. We really could have missed the playoffs. We would have lost a couple more games. We could have really even went deeper. We would have won more games. We're just in a weird situation right now. And the player stats: Collin Sexton's absolutely balling, 25 points tonight, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. But Lloyd Marketing, same thing, more boards this time. Darius finally getting up there, 15 points tonight. And Beasley's doing the exact same thing, still playing that role of the 6th man with 13 points. Jarrett Allen with 13 and 13, absolute monster on the boards. And Isaac's getting up there. And for the most part, the team was decent, which is why I was surprised that we was worse. We was worse this year. But anyway, now we're about to play the Boston Celtics in the first round. Go ahead and see what we're about to do. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. We win game 1. We lose game 2. We lose game 3. And we lose game 4. But now we're about to go into no, this is game 5, right? So we're about to go into it right now. Simcast. Wow. Before I could pause it to go in there and play, we lost. I gotta slow down the adjusted simulation speed because it's way too quick. Collin Sexton absolute balled his heart out with 44 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. But the rest of the team really was slacking. Allen needs to do a little bit more than just shooting 9 times a game. Darius shot 17 times, only got us 19. Isaac shot 17 times, only got us 14. The team is just not really, it's not good, It's just not good, and some moves are definitely about to happen. Andre Drummond went to the Charlotte Hornets and won the ring with LaMelo Ball. That's crazy. That's really crazy. So anyway, we're about to go ahead and go into the offseason. We're going to try this one more time for the last time, and we're going to see literally what can we do to help this team get over the hump that we're stuck in. For this season, we keep our pick. We had the 20th pick, so that's decent. But I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe we need some better people on the assistant GMs. Is it any better trainers? It is. I'm going to try to get a better trainer so we can get as many training camps as possible this year. They all accept, so that's a W. We'll go ahead and go to the NBA draft. I'm going to see if anybody's selling any stars, any superstars for cheap right now. So I'm going to go ahead and give him the offer. Okay, well, we have a lot of free agents this year, so I'm going to go ahead and just see what Lloyd Marketing is working with in his market for his trade value. Maybe we can get somebody for a steal, like Rudy Gobert would not be bad for defense, but he's not really going to bring too much scoring for us, and we need another person to help score a little bit more. I don't think defense is really our problem right now, especially with Jarrett Allen and Collin Sexton being there. But De'Aaron Fox would not be bad, but we give up Jarrett Allen. I don't really want to do that. So what I think we're going to do is just leave this alone for now and go to team player options. We're bringing them back, of course. Qualifying, we're going to go ahead and send Collin Sexton the maximum because we're definitely going to need him back here. No, not renounce. How much money we have? We don't really have any money. Honestly, really nothing to give anybody. So we have to really bring him back right now. Who was the other guy that was free agent for us? Ricky Rubio got to go. That's a lot of money for you. And Prince. Ben can go. Everybody else can go. All right, so that's the squad for now. We're going to go ahead and focus on bringing. We have more money now. Just another meal. We'll focus on bringing Sexton back. Lou Will would be okay, but I don't want to waste 10 million on you. You're 35. I know you're going to go down as soon as I sign you. You're going to regress to next season as soon as I sign you. So we're going to the player progression. We're going to see how this team is turning stuff around and what can be done. Jarrett Allen's getting better. Everybody's getting better. That's why I don't understand how we was worse last year. But JaVale McGee, everybody's, I don't know, it's weird. So for what I'm about to do right now is go to training camp. And I know this might be, I'm going to see if we can do it first of all. But I want to see what we can give for Collin Sexton, because he's a good guy, but he's just not there yet where we're need. And I feel like this team is definitely going to win the championship no time soon. This rebuild shows it. So I don't know. Maybe I didn't do enough. Maybe I didn't sign enough people, but nobody really came here. Don't really have that much money either. So it's just really hard to make stuff work when you don't have a lot working to work with. So Collin Sexton, will give him some defense. Then we're going to go ahead and do combo guard for Darius, because we needed him to take that next step and start putting up 20. And we need that to be the next Damian Lillard to CJ McCollum. That's what we need these two to be. I don't care which one is who. Just we need y'all two to take it to that level. Because the rest of the supporting cast is definitely there. But we don't have these two taken to that next level. Then it's like everybody's average. Who's going to take that next step to be great? And hopefully this season we can do that. So with this, let me see something real quick. February 5th. If the season isn't looking good, or we're not looking, like up to par by February 5th, I will come back and see what kind of trades we can do for Collin Sexton then. But until then, I'll be right back. All right, y'all. So I went ahead and stopped the simulation. I went to the simulation, I went to February 5th, like I just said, to see the trades, and there was nothing there for Collin Sexton that was going to save this team right now. The team is so dysfunctional. I don't know what's wrong with the team. I literally don't understand. The system is good. Everybody's happy. I made sure that it worked for everybody, but it's still just not a good vibe. Maybe this team is just not gelling like I thought it would do, and I want to go ahead and just stop it because we're not making the playoffs. We're the 11th seed. LaMelo Ball is a monster for putting up 30 points like that in his third season. And yeah, it just wasn't a good rebuild. I don't know what went wrong. I really don't know what went wrong at all. Collin Sexton had 23 for marketing with 18 and 8. Darius with 18. I feel like maybe it's too many egos. Maybe it's too many people trying to score and there's not enough, balls to be, whatever to shoot. I don't know. So it's just weird. I don't get it. So it is what it is. We'll go ahead and see you win the championship. But it's going to take a lot of work to get Cleveland back to where they was before LeBron James and Kyrie left. So the Pelicans win the championship. But yeah, Collin Sexton, to me, and Jarrett Allen are the only people on this team should even think about keeping. If somebody wants anybody else, I would think about the offer and see what's up. But Collin Sexton and Jarrett Allen are the only people on this team that are worth keeping. It is what it is, man. It's your boy Quentin. Make sure you subscribe, comment, share with your friends, all that good stuff. And I'm out.